and you open up
Yes.
a kitchen drawer and you're like, what is that? And then you realize there's been a mouse in the house.
It's so true. I was
So
just
gross.
talking back in the green room to two of the guests. I won't say their names, but one of them had Mexican food last night, and a mouse jumped out of the bag. I mean, after she had eaten the food and kind of the leftovers.
They just told you
were
that
in there.
today?
Today. It was last night.
Do you know years ago?
So everybody gets them.
Do you know years ago? I lived in a different house, and we lived like by a farm, and so we'd get lots of mice coming in from the fields.
Right.
One time I opened up my silverware drawer, and there had been a mouse in it. In my silverware drawer, I had to sanitize the whole thing. It was so gross. Now here's the thing.
Yeah.
Though. Excuse me, just thinking about that. That's a story I never thought I would share with you. I keep a clean house, I promise.
Right, well,
and it's actually not about
well,
that.
that's the thing. We get embarrassed, but really, you know, anybody can get a mouse because they want what we have, which is food, warmth, and shelter.
Right.
So all of us are,
Now,
you know, targets,
You're
I
right.
guess you could say.
So when you get a mouse in a place like a kitchen, what are you going to do to get rid of that mouse?
Yes.
I don't really want, especially with kids and pets, to have
there are
sticky
these
traps that are actually, and then, you know, you catch a mouse, you have to deal with it. It's pretty gory. You feel kind of bad. It's gross.
Right.
I don't want to deal with a catch and release. Like, I don't want to have to go drive someplace and release a mouse.
No,
right?
there's the poison. They eat it, and then they go behind your wall and expire,
no.
and you don't
no.
want that.
But
And then,
the
of course, there's these.
Yeah, that's I don't ever want to have to look at a mouse in that.
Right, right.
So when it comes to your kitchen, though, what are you going to use? Because I also don't want to spray poison where I eat.
Yes.
So this is Grandpa Gus, and I'm really excited to do this. Last time we brought this on, over 2,000 were ordered. We know there's a need for this, and we know this really, really works. We also, because we're QVC, are going to give you a better value. These should be about $45. We're going to do it for 3 easy payments of $9.67. You are going to get 1 bottle of the spray, but this is not a spray you have to worry about putting in things like kitchen cupboards. And we'll tell you why. And you're going to get 10 of the sachets. So how do we, by the way, it smells really nice.
It smells so good.
So
like
this Grandpa Gus, it's peppermint and cinnamon oil, right?
It is. So this is essential oils
like
of
you want it.
peppermint and cinnamon.
Like I'm like,
it smells like Christmas. The first time I sprayed it in my garage, my daughter was like, it smells like Christmas out here.
It smells good.
And that is what it smells like. And how it works is that peppermint and cinnamon are known irritants to mice. So you've heard three blind mice. That's because mice don't see very well. They actually use their sense of smell to travel along walls and baseboards and stay, you know, pretty close to their home, within like 50 feet of their home. So they get in your house. Not only do they leave little evidence behind that can, you know, have health risks, but they also set up shop. They have families.
They have
and
lots
we
and
want
lots
to
of
keep them
babies.
out. So instead of treating the mice after they come in your house, like all of these things do.
By the time you catch them, they've already gone to the bathroom everywhere.
Right, and maybe started a family. Grandpa Gus works completely differently because what it does is it keeps the mice from wanting to come in your home in the first place. It basically takes the welcome sign off the front lawn with that essential oil mixture of peppermint and cinnamon, because mice find that, like we find, you know, pepper spray. It's very, very irritating.
We love
to them.
the smell. They hate it.
That's
so
right.
they're not going to want to come in where they have to smell this because they're very sensitive to odors, and they can't stand the cinnamon and the peppermint. So with that spray, we can spray it anywhere. Where do you recommend we spray it?
All these great places you're seeing in the video, I like to do all of my entry points. I do right along my garage doors like you're seeing there. If you have any type of equipment like that, four-wheelers, snowmobiles, lawnmowers, ATVs, even your vehicles, if you've ever had a mouse in your vehicle, whether inside or where the engine is, you know how destructive they can be. Their teeth never stop growing, so they also chew and chew and chew.
Well, that's not great.
So this you can use anywhere, and then the sachets are great. You're getting 10 of them for your pantry, underneath your sink, where you keep your trash
I
cans.
can just put these, so this is really cool because each one of these sachets covers about 50 square feet, I think, right?
And you can just tuck it in.
Smell really
it
good.
lasts for about a season, depending how big the area is, anywhere from a few weeks to a season.
Right. So
and that's
you can kind of put this anywhere, which when I've
your
found mice
car.
in the past, it's been in my kitchen.
Yes,
I don't really want to spray chemicals where I keep my pizza pans.
Right.
Where I keep, you know what I mean?
Exactly, exactly.
So these smell really good, and nothing's going to come out of them. You don't have to worry about them leaving a mark on anything. You just drop these along baseboards, in your cupboards, wherever you are worried about mice. But then you also get the spray to spray anywhere as well. Each one of these pouches covers about 50 square feet. You're getting 10 of them. Actually, if you only use the pouches, you'd have more than enough to do like a 2-car garage.
Yeah, you absolutely would. An RV, if you have a vacation home or a place that you don't use frequently. And then the spray, I use it on all my entry points. So around the thresholds of all of my doors, my garage doors, where my trash cans are in the garage, inside a car. I love the sachets. I just tuck them under my seat and they smell so good, Sandra. When I get in my car, it's like, it smells really good.
It smells really good.
At the same time making my vehicle a place where mice don't want to be. And that's how it works.
This is so smart. Over 600 have now been ordered. So don't wait. They are going really quickly. Last time we had these on, they were very popular as well. It's that thing, you know, we don't like to talk about it, but unfortunately, so many of us can relate to finding finding a mouse or finding a mouse.
The evidence, right? Yeah, so even places like this, you know, outdoors, in garages, in sheds.
Sometimes, you know, we get them in our new house, in the house that we live in now. We get them in the basement. In the fall, I was working out in the basement, and I looked up, and a little mouse ran across the rafters. Now, you know that's going to go right to my kitchen, right?
Exactly.
And, like, in the basement, I don't like it, but I'm not freaking out. In my kitchen, no thanks. But this is oh, what are you trying to show me?
I always love to show this because this is how small of a hole they can get in, and it doesn't have to be a perfect circle. It could be, you know, like a little rectangle, a little tiny. If you see light like under your doors or garage doors,
they can get in.
Whoop, there it is. They can get in. So to your point, that's probably why they're in your basement. There's an area where they can squeeze themselves in. And this keeps them from wanting to be in there.
The good news is you're never going to spray this and think, okay, I hope my kids don't come near. I hope my pets are, you know, I keep my coffee near there. And it smells so good. It is peppermint and cinnamon oils, which the pump has over 1,200 sprays. We love the fragrance. The mice happen to hate it. So good news for us. We like what they hate in this
perfect combination.
Yeah. So you're getting your 10 sachets and you're getting the spray. Over 1,000 have been ordered. Really, really popular. And gosh, if you get this just for your kitchen alone, I think you'll be really happy.
I think so too. And just give it a shake before you use it to mix those essential oils.
And then just spray it every once in a while, and the sachets last for quite a while.
They do, and you're good to go.
Nice, thank you so much.
Thanks, Sandra, great to be here.
If you go to QVC.com, you can find everything in the show, from the wow insoles that I had on earlier in Love, the Grandpa Gus, my cardigan's on there, lots of great things on QVC.com. We are solving problems today, from mice to storage to achy feet. But now, we're going to solve a problem I bet you didn't know that there even was a